Freedom, I found it in minimalists' way of practicing mountain sports. Taking off at such altitude is really complicated compared to low altitudes. All goes faster. First thing you learn by being in this sport is to remain humble. You take from the mountain, but you also know that mountain can easily take from you the most important thing you have, which is your life. Hi, my name is François Montoiri. I'm 23 years old and I live in Annecy, the French Alps. I started with the vertical kilometers, then I moved to mountain sports, more recently paragliding.
François è nato in Alta Savoia, ad Annecy, e sicuramente i suoi primi 10 anni passati in questa bellissima regione hanno condizionato i suoi gusti, le sue passioni. E ha frequentato sin da piccolo, noi facevamo sci di fondo con la mamma e lui è stato più volte inserito già in questi Kinder e Spas. Come tutte le passioni, più si sale, più si ha bisogno di nuove emozioni e quindi lo sci alpinismo fino ad arrivare al parapendio sono sempre di più una conseguenza logica della passione.
Aujourd'hui, c'est toute sa vie, quoi. Le parapente, il s'y met corps et âme là-dedans et ça le fait vibrer. C'est ce qu'il. Enfin, je sais que quand il se lève le matin, c'est pour ça, quoi.
What I love most is to combine those practices. I like to use, my background as a trail runner to do speed ascents. I do some quite simple climbs in the Alps. I don't look for technical difficulty, but I look for nice ridges and beautiful summits. And then fly down, because for me, it's the purest express of freedom. Physical preparation is really essential. If you have a good shape physically, you can reduce your margins, and that is crucial. Obviously, I can't be every time in high mountains, so I run, because running is really the most simple and efficient training you can do.
François, rispondendo alle mie obiezioni, alle mie paure, ha cercato di dimostrarmi che fare della montagna con la giusta preparazione non è diverso che guidare la macchina dopo aver preso la patente e saper guidare.
There are limits, there are physical limits, there are mental limits. And fear is one of those mental limits which is essential. In winter, I do some ski mountaineering. There are some places you can get really closed off by flying that would be almost impossible to reach by foot.
Ça permet d'allier deux sports vraiment incroyables en une sortie et de vivre des trucs fous. La sensation de liberté, tu peux pas l'avoir plus.
Invidio di lui la libertà che penso si possa provare quando si è in cima a una montagna e quando in modo rispettoso si è saliti su questa montagna. Ecco.
I love to spread some nice point of views that most of the people can't see. And I hope that this helps people to realize that we have to cherish our planet and we have to let it be as it is. When I practice, I often recall myself this sentence of Wimper, who was a really great alpinist of last century. Always think about what you're doing really quietly. Don't forget that just 1 second of inattention can cost you a whole life of happiness. That helps you to put things into a perspective being alive is really, really more important than climbing a mountain, for sure. Mountain has the last word. Go up, you suffer for hours and hours. It's cold, it's windy. When you leave the ground is just for me the most exciting thing I live in the mountains. First seconds, I know that the hard part is done and now I'm in the rewarding part. You can't compare that to any other practice.